Tom Haines has flown with Harrison Ford several times. He's the editor of Aircraft Owners and Pilot Association magazine. Tom, good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning, Willie.
You've flown numerous times with Harrison Ford, although not since 2011. How would you describe him as a pilot?
Well, Harrison is very meticulous in his flying all the time. Does extra training more than is required by the FAA, and I've seen him do an incredibly thorough pre-flight of his helicopter, for example, before our flight in the helicopter, and very, very cautious and capable.
So we hear this is a World War II era training plane. What does that mean to us? Is it more safe? Is it less safe than we might expect?
Well, it is a vintage airplane designed only about 30 years after the Wright brothers first flew. So the aerodynamics of it, of course, are from that era, and a modern training airplane would handle quite differently in some environments, but certainly it's a safe airplane, goes through the same FAA inspections that any modern airplane has to go through. So they can be challenging to fly, but Harrison's a very capable pilot and has flown the airplane a lot and does very well with it.
Tom, based on what you've heard and the information you've gathered over the last 24 hours, what were those last couple of minutes like for Harrison Ford as he brought it in, by all accounts, pretty admirably on that golf course?
Well, he did a very admirable job of it, as a matter of fact. And, you know, pilots all the time, we train for always looking for a place to go should there be a problem, and particularly right after takeoff. What are you going to do? Looking at the environment around every runway end to determine where you should go should something go wrong. And Harrison had very few options there in this particular case around Santa Monica, but he did a really excellent job of finding the right spot, putting the airplane down safely off airport without injuring anyone.
And we're glad he did. Tom Haines, thanks so much for your insight on this story this morning. We appreciate it.